Hi there, everyone. Greetings. Welcome here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. I want to welcome you all here on a Thursday night to an episode of Ranking the Songs off an Album, or Ranking the Songs if you just prefer that. We're going to be doing this album tonight, Whitesnake's Come and Get It. And basically what we do here is I take all the songs, I rank them according to how I like them, and I give them to you. And they can be, these are just my own opinions. These are not the definitive rankings of these songs on this album. So if you want to rank them completely different, be my guest. Anyways, we're here. I've got 10 tracks on here. I'm going to give them to you in the order I always give them to you in, which is from my least favorite to my most favorite, or my worst to first, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to require my glasses for that, of course. And I have my list here on the paper and my album in hand. So we're going to start by giving you my least favorite. So the bottom four songs, they're all fairly interchangeable, just depending on how I feel on any given day. None of them are, I would say, great. The bottom two probably don't really care much for them. The other two, I like them a little bit more, but you know they could turn around fairly easily. So we'll start by giving you the least favorite here, which is "Lonely Days, Lonely Nights." There's just not much about this song that really overly appeals to me. I don't hate it or anything. I actually think I like the alternative version that's on this album better than the original. It's not a terrible song by any stretch, but it's not a great song either. So that's going to come in at 10th today. Now the other song, Hot Stuff, also it's kind of similar for me. It's a little bit much. I don't really care much for it. It's not on the alternate version, so it doesn't get even a little pickup from that. But maybe just today I think I like it a little bit more, so it's going to come in at number 9. Number 8, of course, is Don't Break My Heart. Again, this one's okay. It's a typical Whitesnake, early Whitesnake song. There's nothing fantastic about it. There's nothing really bad about it either. Just doesn't catch my attention as much as some of the other stuff. So it's going to come here at number 8. And Wine, Women, and Song. Usually this song is lower for me on the list. It's usually like battling it out for last spot. But for the last little while, I've kind of liked it a little bit more than I probably have in recent past or even in distant past. So it's going to come in at number 7. Now, we have to jump up a bit. The next few songs are... The rest of the album I like a lot. The next few songs more than these by quite a bit, but not necessarily a top track on the album. The next one up, big jump from number 7 to number 6, and this is Would I Lie to You. I kind of like this. I think his voice is kind of swanky here. Definitely got that kind of modern kind of rock flavor to it, like almost a Van Halen, not necessarily guitar-wise or anything, just his voice. Yeah, good song, like it. So Would I Lie to You, number 6, and Hit and Run, which is pretty much the same boat for me, is going to come in at number 5. That song, I liked it just a little bit more when I was listening to it the last couple of days, but it could flip them. It wouldn't be a problem there. Now we're getting into the top 4. The next one has that really neat keyboard solo, even though it's kind of a Hammond organ solo, and I'm not a huge fan of Hammond organs. I think it's great here. And I believe this is, what's his name? John Lord here. Yes, I was right. It's John Lord. So you got a couple of other members of former Deep Purple playing on this album. Ian Pace, John Lord, along with Coverdale. The other members of the band, just in case we should kind of not leave any of them out, Bernie Marsden and Mick Moody on guitars, and Neil Murray on bass. I don't want to leave anybody out. So yeah, I like this song for that keyboard part that John Lord does here. So he gets number 4. It's kind of by itself here. So it's better than 5 and 6. Not really in competition with them, so it's a bit jump up from that, but not quite as high as the top 3, which I think are easily the best 3 on the album. And these 3 often switch around. At least the second and third one do. Anyways, I like these a lot. The next song up is Come and Get It, which is the title track. You'll see here, title of the album. Really good, catchy as hell, nice riff, nice sound. A little bit more beefy than some of the other tracks, but none of these songs are ever going to win like heavy metal song of the year. They're not that beefy. They're hard rock, bluesy rock type things. Next up, number 2, Girl. I always kind of like this one. It's a little bit quirky. Sounds almost like kids playing in some ways. I don't know how to describe it other than that. I always found it to be a little bit amateurish, but it's really catchy. Very catchy song. Easily battles it out here for second or third all the time. Today it's going to come second. I almost put Come and Get It ahead of it, but I was listening to it and thinking, I think I just like that one a little better today. And that leaves the last song on here, which I think is an absolute masterpiece, Child of Babylon. I love this song. There's something about it. Always, when it comes on, when I put the record on and I'm listening to the album, if that song comes on, I get up and I go over and I crank it. That's the way I like this particular song. So Child of Babylon coming here at number 1. We'll do it again from top to bottom. Child of Babylon, number 1. Girl, number 2. Come and Get It, number 3. Till the Day I Die is number 4. Hit and Run, number 5. Would I Lie to You, number 6. And then the bottom 4 songs. Wine, Women, and Song in number 7th. Don't Break My Heart Again in number 8. Hot Stuff in number 9. And Lonely Days and Lonely Nights. It's going to pull up the rear today. But like I said, the bottom 4 tracks can flip around. Probably if I was to do this next year, they could be completely backwards. Hard to say. Anyways, that's my take on Whitesnake's Come and Get It album. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to comment on the album, you're free to, or you want to talk about Whitesnake, or is this your favorite Whitesnake, or maybe you don't like this version. Maybe you don't like the early Whitesnake, maybe you like the more kind of hair metal Whitesnake, if you want to call them that. If you want to talk about Whitesnake, you can. Or if you want to just leave your own list of how you like them, I'm curious to see how people like it. Oftentimes I'll get people that are almost identical to me, and then sometimes you get people that are completely, like it's just completely upside down almost. Anyways, hope to see you all next week on Thursday night for another ranking of the songs. Take care, have yourself a good evening, and goodbye here from the Prog Monster.